Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Today I'm going to do a pick a card tarot reading for you all. If you don't know what that means, let me quickly brief it to you. Here on the screen you have 3 decks or piles along with 3 crystals, Apophyllite, iron pyrite and Garnet. So you have 3 decks here. Please select a deck or a crystal that you feel called to or it appeals to you. You could be attracted to as many as all the decks or crystals. If that happens, it means that there's a lot more energies at play right now in your life and you need more clarity and guidance in your respective situations. So you could then watch all the piles that you feel attracted to. I've already done the cleansing, smudging, invocation and selection of the cards, so you don't need to worry about it. So now please select your pile or crystal, pause the video if you need to, then find the timestamp of your pile from the description below to get your messages from your spirit guides. I'm going to start with pile number 1 now. Hi pile number 1, thank you for giving me the permission to read for you. First of all, this is your reading. So you have got Devil, Moon and the Star. Okay, so your cards tell me that this week or in the current time, your focus area is going to be your work area, be it working for someone else or your own business or passion. The Devil card, this one here, tells me that you've been stuck in your head for quite a while now. Somehow I feel that the timeline is anywhere between 3 months and 6 months. I feel more towards 6 months than 3. It is as though your heart lies somewhere else and you feel drawn to certain projects and you want to kind of learn and monetize activities that you have always felt passionate about. So your heart is kind of cornered in those passionate or heartfelt desires of yours. However, your head is holding you back. You often spend time thinking of all the what ifs, like all the worries. What if I do this, then this can happen. What if I do that, then something else may go wrong, stuff like that. And you're kind of going to and fro in your mind and in your actions as well to hold on to the past or the past ways, and at the same time you want to break free from all the old ways. You want to create your own world where you have complete freedom and liberty. I see that for months this aspect of your life has kept you sleepless. Kind of you've been anxious and haven't really got any fruitful answer from anyone by discussing them with your friends or family or people that you know and trust, or you reach out to when you have any concern or problems in your life. As though you want to sit right on top of this mountain, you want to claim your crown, but in reality you feel like you're chained and bound to a dark place. You see here, you feel like you're chained and bound to a dark place where there's no sunlight or no hope. The guidance that I'm receiving for you at this point is there's nothing to worry about. The card Devil, here it signifies the planet Saturn in astrology, and Saturn is tough love. Those of you that might have some interest in astrology might feel that, oh, Saturn, it's the worst planet, it's the worst thing that can happen. But really, no, Saturn is not as bad as all of us would want to believe in. Saturn is tough love. Okay, it's tough love. Don't just focus on the word tough. I also say love. Okay, Saturn gives you rewards for your hard work, often a bit more than you expect or wish for, you know. So Saturn, or the energies, let's not call it Saturn, is a devil card for you. So the energy here wants you to put in the effort in whichever direction you want to. Put in the hard work, discipline, time, your focus, dedication, and in return, the energy will reward you. Which direction to put your energies in? I guess that's the concern that you have had so far. I mean, that's what I see from this card, and that is what I also feel intuitively. To answer that question, we will look into the next card, and it is the Moon. Look at the artwork. It's really very pretty. I love the artwork on this deck. Yeah. Okay, so the Moon in this spread at this position would signify intuition, creativity, illusion, or creative illusion, your passion, your very own core, where you have all the answers to all your queries or doubts. But I'm sure most of you must have heard this already. Go to the heart, you have all your prayers answered right there, and the rest of it. And as I see, in the last 6 months, you have been doing just that. You haven't been able to come out of that energy. So, you know, what I'm hearing right now for you is there's some sort of practice that you can do. I'm really sorry about the noise. Upstairs they're doing some sort of renovation or restoration work, and the noise just accompanies us. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, going back to the reading, so the guidance that I'm receiving for you, that it's kind of a practice or ritual, if you may call it. It is like something that I do myself, and it has never failed me, honestly. It's writing, you know. Take a piece of paper and prepare as many columns as the creative ideas or options you have. Then in each column, write your ideas or options, one in each column, okay? And then below, write down the keywords or thoughts or feelings that come to you or your mind when you look at those ideas or you try to connect with them. Remember, connect is the keyword here. Connect with those ideas. Go to a quiet place and try to do this ritual or practice. Remember that, go one at a time. That's very important. Connect with each of those ideas. I'm repeating myself, I know, but it's very important. So use as many pages as you need to. Write everything that comes to your mind. Do not rationalize. Please do not rationalize. Do not restrict yourself thinking something is stupid or silly or makes no sense. All those things do not exist. They don't exist in this realm, in spirituality, you know. There's only one thing that exists, and that is you. And you are not stupid. You are wise, you are beautiful, you're crazy, you're fun, you're anything but stupid. So nothing is stupid in your world. Then take some fresh pages again, draw columns again, and write again your ideas in those columns, one in each column. Now prepare 2 rows for each column, one for excitement or safety or adventure and all the good things that you feel like, and the other row for consequences. Jot down the keywords or feelings from the previous sheets in these rows based on the emotion that they instill in you. That is, they can either excite you or make you worry. So I don't think I need to tell you anything more on this practice. By the time you do this much, you would know what to do next. Go creative, go wild. Remember, it's only the paper. You're not doing it in reality. By the time you finish this exercise, you would have a direction. Please don't reject this idea without trying it. Please try it once. It will definitely pay off. You'll be out of this devil energy with the moon's help. You see, the moon is intuitive, so trust in your intuition. The next card is the star card. The star stands for hope in traditional tarot. Let me show you the card again. Yeah, so this one stands for hope, positivity, and new beginnings. So you're being asked to be hopeful, positive, and optimistic, and you're only reaching for the biggest positive star that is already yours. Okay, so don't worry about a thing. Don't doubt yourself. The positive energies are already with you. You see here, the positive energies are there with you always. And yes, for whatever you choose to do, you don't have to leave the old ways completely and go totally in the opposite direction, go kind of wacky. No, you don't have to do all that, because the star card in astrology stands for Aquarius, the sign Aquarius. Aquarius is a sign for bringing in new changes, breaking the old patterns, being rebellious. However, it's not a fiery energy. Aquarius is not a fiery energy. Neither is this card. It doesn't have fire in it. You see, it's got water and fishes and star, the sky. You have all that energy. It doesn't have fire. So I'm saying this because the symbol of the sign is water bearer and its element is air. So it's kind of a mix of the old with the new, and creates its own path and walks upon that path. It's kind of the Aquarius friends that you have, or the people that you know. You may observe them to be a bit rebel in their own unique ways. So that is what it stands for. The energy that you have been and you still are at the moment, to at least to a certain extent, to break that energy. This is a very good card. It's the card of change and hope and optimism. It's the balance between what has worked in the old and the creative new ideas that you have for now. So once you connect with your inner moon, you would find this balance. Now let me show you your oracle cards. You've got 2 oracle cards. One is the God box, and there's no reverse. Fairies and God box. Let me read out the cards to you better that way. So it says write. You see, it begins with write. So write. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Okay. And the next card. Okay. And the next card is fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So this card tells me that you are at a kind of transition point of your life. You are going through this change that has the potential to move you towards your life purpose, or what you're meant to be doing, at least in the next few years of your life. About this God box card, write. Writing could help. The fairies card tells me that whichever direction you eventually choose to walk in, remember that your action needs to contribute to the well-being of the entire planet, or for a bigger cause, or welfare of the humankind, or the animal kingdom, or the environment in general. we must dedicate our lives to a bigger cause. End of the day, we all want the same thing, don't we? Pile number 1, here I end my reading for you. Hope you have enjoyed watching the video and now you have some guidance to contemplate on. Please like, share and comment below if you want to. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you would like to. Thank you for watching. Hi pile number 2. Thank you for giving me the permission to read for you. This is your reading. You've got guide, rebirth and harvest. So your cards tell me that this is a reading that could imply more on your work area and also relationships, because this deck is about relationships for me. The guide card, which is the hermit card as well in the traditional tarot, tells me you've been doing a lot of soul searching in the recent time, say maybe last 3 to 6 months, more towards 3 months than 6. Although your actual journey may have started a few years ago, but it got pretty intense in the last 6 months is what I feel. You've been living kind of an isolated life, dedicating most of your time to introspection, retrospection, and really trying to understand what your real calling is in life, be it in terms of work or business or any particular relationship, or it could also be your passion which you want to monetize and live on by now. In terms of relationship, you may be considering someone for a serious relationship, or you may already be in a serious relationship, but not really sure where it's leading to, whether you can count on this person or not and make him or her a part of your future. All such thoughts and preoccupations have been kind of capturing your mind and also a lot of your time. And it's been like this for some time now. And the more you try to find those answers, more you find yourself. That is, who you are, what you want, what is good for you, and also what is it that you want, what is it that your heart calls out for. Although it may not be considered good socially, it may be something that is not acceptable by others, but you can't really be stuck in there. It is you, and you need to do what you feel like, what you are called to. So the guidance that I'm getting for you guys, pile number 2, is that please know that all that inner work has been successful by now, and whatever conclusions that you have reached at are all guidance from your spirit guides, and that is exactly what you need to be doing, or that's the direction that you need to walk upon. And all that hard work hasn't gone unnoticed at all, and you've been shown all the beautiful and bountiful opportunities by now. I say this because of this rebirth card here. Rebirth in the traditional deck, in the traditional tarot, signifies the sun card, and in astrology it also means sun, the planet sun. By the way, the guide card here, in astrology it stands for Virgo, the sign Virgo, and Virgo is all about work and service, and that's exactly what you have been doing so far. Now, however, is the time to channelize the same effort and energy and time outwards to bring in some happiness, sunshine, joy, and the success that you have been looking for or asking for in life. The current opportunities that have been presented to you are the right ones to pick up, at least for now. And remember, nothing is fixed or absolute. So once you learn your lessons through the current opportunities, and you receive the rewards for the effort that you put in, and rejoice those rewards, which is equally important, the right opportunities may change again for you. So please be flexible in that section. The inner journey is all about changing our own truth until we discover the absolute truth. That is something that I firmly believe in. This is the reason a human being takes this life form, to discover the absolute truth. So anyway, with this rebirth card, I can safely say that don't hesitate anymore. Go all the way, put in your 100%, do whatever is needed to align yourself with the outer reality that you want to be aligned with. Go creative, go wild, go out of the box, mix the old with the new, create your own rules and path. Follow them authentically, trusting yourself at each step. You see, you have a sun here. Well, it's a card of the sun. So what I would like to tell you is that draw your strength from the sun. Pull in the sun's energy. Be giving, be courageous, be fiery like the sun. Be like the sun's energy. Speak your truth. Stick to your own ethics and standards. Be loving, be generous like the sun, and eventually, very soon though, you will be harvesting your bountiful future. You see this harvest card? In the traditional tarot, this card is a Wheel of Fortune, which stands for the planet Jupiter in astrology. And Jupiter is all about expansion, the good things in life, the wisdom, the playfulness of a child, and finding your own, or finding our own innocence through creativity. Jupiter is also considered as the greatest master or teacher of the entire universe, as per Hinduism philosophy. So trust in yourself and walk upon the path that calls to you, knowing that you will reach the stars. Look at these stars. You see there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars in these star rays, or whatever you want to call them. 5 is the number of change. The 5 is a number of positive, happy change, and it is also signifies the change will happen whether you want it or not. But the good news is 5 is the number for happy change, positive change in numerology. So and you see here too, you have a sun. So you have 2 suns in your reading. So what more do you want for a confirmation? So all I can tell you at this point is that walk upon your chosen path, trusting it fully, and soon you will be harvesting the results of your hard work. The hard work towards yourself in your inner journey, hard work outside or outwards to have success, and then results. That's a very good reading indeed. You also have 2 oracle cards. Let me show the cards to you. You have Cancel, Clear, Delayed, and Archangel Michael. Let me read the cards to you. I don't know if you can see them clearly, but yeah, okay. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the efforts of past negative thinking. Okay, I'm going to read the second card as well. Okay, so you're working very closely with this powerful archangel. By that we mean Archangel Michael, who is protecting and guiding you through this situation. Okay, so those are your oracle cards. Let me align them. Okay, you see, there's no specific message as such other than asking you to not be pessimistic or doubtful, not get bogged down by any kind of negative thinking, any kind of criticism. Rather, keep your energies high and happy. And if you get into a rut of negative thinking or doubt or some kind of worry, then you can call upon this Archangel Michael or whoever superpower you believe in, or if you believe in yourself, then call upon your higher self to cleanse and release all the negative, dark and heavy energies to be cleansed and to provide you protection. You can work with these energies or whatever energy you believe in, basically. So pile number 2, here I end my reading for you. Hope you have enjoyed watching the video and now you have some guidance for you to contemplate on. Please like, share and comment below if you would like to. Thank you for watching. Hi pile number 3. Thank you for giving me the permission to do a reading for you. This is your reading. You've got Fool, Tower and the Emperor card. This is the traditional ancient tarot, okay? It's just that the script is in French, but this is the traditional tarot. So the Fool card here tells me that you have recently started something new, probably in the last 1 or 2 months or max 3 months. It could be a new relationship or a job or a relocation, something. You might have changed countries or cities, or maybe you have moved into a new house in the same city. Something, it's a change that has happened recently. Or it could also be a new business, something that is passion driven. It is something that you've started out of passion and without considering too much of pros and cons. You just went with the flow, you just went with the situation and tried to bask in the opportunities that were presented to you at that moment. That is about 1 or 3 months in the past. It definitely was a new project. It's a project or a relationship that is a bit unconventional in nature. It has a mix of the old and new. By that I mean few things about the opportunities or the person or the project you admired, you felt excited about. However, there were other things that you did not feel so sure about. You were not very confident. But in any case, you accepted the opportunity and started moving forward. Please put these messages in context. That is, if you resonate with your work situation, then this is about your work situation. If you resonate about a romantic connection, then it's about that. Or if it is a special platonic relationship, then it could be about that special relationship. It could also be related to some groups or clubs or communities that you may have recently joined without really considering the long-term consequences. It's more like after a certain period of consideration or soul searching in your life, you realize that you needed some change and the time was now. In 1 to 3 months in the past. About the time that you felt like making some change, around the same time you were presented some opportunities and you grabbed them. So far you have enjoyed them quite a lot. It has made you feel joyful, childlike, creative, a bit of a rebel. In some way you felt more free, which is a good thing. It's been a venture where you could use your knowledge that you have gathered over the years and also your wise, unconventional insights into the future. It's kind of a mix. You wanted to adhere to an element of alertness or carefulness, but so far you've been carried away by the sheer magic of it. Isn't that a great thing? Right now, you may feel like you are at the top of your game or caught in the center of a wave current. It could be anything. The Tower card here is telling me that you are at the peak of this situation, energy-wise or activity-wise, or it could be both. So much so that often you feel stressed or chaotic about the whole situation. because you're so full of ideas, passion, energy, inspiration, strength, and at the same time workload. This workload includes things that you feel routine, like, obligations that you have to do, that you must do, and not necessarily enjoy them. For example, if it's a new business, along with doing the actual work that you feel passionate about, and you can stay up late in the night to do the work, you might also have to do accounting, marketing, promotion and marketing analysis, which may not appeal to you at all. And all that perhaps is giving you sleepless nights. But I also have a feeling that not only the workload and the energy, it's your own ideas and inspiration and the creative new projects that you want to do. All of them are giving you sleepless nights. You feel like you want to do all at the same time, everything at once. You want all your future projects, plans, products to come alive right now. You just don't want to wait. The energy that I see here in this card is aggressive, impatient, burning fire energy that wants it all right now. Now, just because it's the Tower card, please don't panic. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Tower represents the planet Mars, which rules the sign Aries, and Aries is represented in tarot by the Emperor card, which you've got in your reading. So you see, you've got double the fire, double the energy, double the drive, double the aggression. Everything is double, which is good. I'm not saying all that in a bad way. The guidance that I'm receiving for you is that in all that fire energy, please don't forget to be a little bit more diplomatic or polite. So it is more with regards to communication and how you relate to others. So perhaps you need to be a bit more presentable, nice, and try to put yourself in others' shoes while you communicate with them. As soon you are going to be the emperor of your world and find the stability, the success, the recognition that you have always wanted or asked for. However, remember that power comes with great responsibility, and use it with wisdom. Use it to bring welfare to your people. You're the emperor, and that begins with how you talk to them right now. Please remember to point out how they have helped you or contributed to your success or your journey positively more than their flaws. If you must point out their flaws, find a constructive way. That is something that we all need to do anyway. We need to find better ways or constructive ways to deliver the not so good messages to people. Think like how you would like to be told if you were in their position. That is, you're doing everything or all that you can in your power and capability. Although you might feel like the person is not doing everything or not supporting you or not helping you all the way or as much as they can. However, when you talk to them, please don't keep that on your mind. Think like they're already doing the best that they can, and ask them what better ideas and plans they have on their mind in order to contribute more. Instead of instructing them, do this and do that and do this way and that way, ask them how they themselves can improve the situation. I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. All in all, these are very good cards, excellent cards. I do not see anything bad or negative in these cards. So keep up the good work, your passion, aggression for quality, and your focus on the goals. And remember to respect the people around you, as an emperor is no emperor without his people, right? So let's move on to the oracle cards. You've got 2 oracle cards. Okay. Vegetarian or vegan and ear chakras. So I'm going to read one by one. This card, vegetarian, it says fresh organic fruits. I hope you know, sorry. Okay, now you see it. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. And the next one is your chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Okay, let me align the cards and then I will tell you the guidance that I'm receiving. For this card, what it tells me is it asks you to take care of yourself. The focus of this card is on self-care. Select the food that nourishes your body and soul. Engage in activities and conversations that nourish your mind, soul, and energies. By that, it could also be the kind of videos that you choose to watch on YouTube, the shows that you watch on television, and the rest of it. So you see, you're in the middle of this current, this huge energy, and it is very important for you to keep well. Remember that if your health is well, if your mind is stable and your life force energy is vibrant, all these three planes of our existence, that is health, mind, and life energy, if they're all at a higher frequency, vibrant, only then we can exert our time and energy and effort outwards to achieve something, or to achieve to reach the success that we want to reach. Okay, so it's very important for you right now to keep well, physically, health wise, mentally, and also your life force energy. So please take care of yourself. The next oracle card is ear chakras. That suggests you could find the answers to your queries in music, news, or conversations that are happening around you, pamphlets, advertisements, hoardings, and the rest of it. That is any source where you can read from. Pay special attention to the music that you choose to listen to these days, or the music that is played in your presence. They may hold the seed of your next ideas or inspiration, or they could also lead you to a solution of something that you have been looking for quite a while now. Overall, it's a very good reading, very dynamic, energy-driven cards, and so is the situation in your life. Here, pile number 3, I end my reading for you. Hope you have enjoyed watching the video, and now you have some guidance to contemplate on. Please like, share, and comment below, and also do subscribe if you want to. Thank you for watching.